What if the advice you've been getting about attraction is dangerously incomplete? You've been told to focus on your looks, project dominance, and be the high-status man. But what if the game hasn't just changed, but expanded? The psychological triggers of attraction are evolving. The old playbook isn't gone, but it is being updated. In this video, I'll reveal the one trait that modern women are powerfully, almost instinctively, drawn to. It's not about being the loudest guy or having the biggest bank account. This is the new psychology of attraction and how you can become the man women genuinely desire in 2026. You feel like you've done everything right. You hit the gym, worked on your career, and tried to be the confident alpha. And yet, you feel overlooked. You see other men who don't seem to be trying as hard, effortlessly connect with incredible women, and you're left wondering, what are you missing? The problem isn't you. The problem is that the advice you're following might be a map for a world that's more complex than you've been led to believe. The old model was built on a simple idea. Women are drawn to a man's ability to provide and protect. And for a long time, there has been truth to that. But as women gain more economic and social independence, their priorities are expanding. They aren't just looking for a provider, they're looking for a partner. So what is this trait? It's not one single word, but a powerful combination of qualities that create one feeling: emotional safety. This might not sound as flashy as dominance, but its psychological power is immense. Emotional safety is the feeling a woman gets when she can be her complete, unfiltered self with you, without fear of judgment or dismissal. It's the feeling of being seen, heard, and valued for who she is. And no, this doesn't mean being a passive, nice guy. It's the opposite. Creating emotional safety requires immense internal strength. It's the confidence to be vulnerable and the self-assuredness to make another person feel secure. Recent dating trends reflect this loud and clear. A Hinge study found that 93% of daters want to date someone who shows emotional vulnerability. And a report from Bumble showed that women are increasingly clear about what they want and are less willing to compromise. The new sexy is emotional availability. To understand why emotional safety has become so potent, we have to look at how the world has changed. The classic evolutionary model suggested women sought dominant men for protection and resources in a world with more physical threats. But today, the primary threats for many women are often emotional and psychological. They navigate career stress, social pressure, and digital burnout. They aren't just looking for a bodyguard, they're looking for a partner who can be a sanctuary from the chaos. This is why recent dating reports are so revealing. A Tinder survey found that singles prioritize qualities like loyalty and respect over looks. Women aren't necessarily dating up in a financial sense anymore. They're dating equal in a holistic one. They want a man whose value is intrinsic, found in his character, his emotional intelligence, and his integrity. Let's contrast the old advice with this new reality. Scenario 1. Making a decision. The outdated man believes leading means making all the decisions, picking the restaurant and plans without asking. He thinks this shows confidence, but it often feels like control. The modern, secure man. He leads through collaboration. He'll say, "I was thinking we could try that new Italian place, but what are you in the mood for?" He still initiates, but creates space for her input. Hinge's director of relationship science, Logan Ury, notes that the new standard isn't being a provider, but a planner who is emotionally present. Scenario 2. Handling a difficult conversation. The outdated man sees vulnerability as weakness. If she's insecure, he tries to fix it or dismisses her feelings by saying, "Don't worry about it." He mistakes stoicism for strength. The modern secure man knows she's often looking for understanding, not a solution. He listens and validates her feelings by saying, "That sounds really tough." His presence is the answer, providing a safe space for her emotions. Scenario 3. Communicating intentions. The outdated man uses ambiguity to keep her guessing, thinking this makes him a challenge. The modern, secure man practices clear communication. A recent trend has been dubbed loud looking, which is about being transparent about what you want. He isn't afraid to say, "I've really enjoyed our dates and I'm interested in seeing where this could go." In a world of confusing situationships, clarity is confidence. A Bumble survey found nearly 2/3 of women are now more honest about what they want and refuse to settle for less. What can you do to start building this trait? Here are 3 ways to begin with. First, master active listening. This is more than waiting for your turn to talk. Put your phone away, make eye contact, and listen for the feelings behind her words. Ask clarifying questions like, "What was that like for you?" A study on green flags in dating found 55% of women prefer going screen-free on dates. When a woman feels deeply heard, she feels safe. Second, practice clear and intentional communication. The era of playing games is over. Ambiguity is exhausting. Clarity is confidence. Be honest about where you're at. Instead of a vague, "Let's hang out sometime," try, "I'd like to take you to dinner this Friday." Being direct shows you are secure enough to state what you want. Third, embrace vulnerability as a strength. The old masculine ideal taught men to hide their emotions. But today, emotional openness is a key to connection. This doesn't mean complaining. It means having the courage to be authentic. Share a story where you weren't the hero. Admit when you don't know something. By showing your real self, you give her permission to do the same, creating a bond built on trust. If this new perspective resonates with you, and you want to build the kind of authentic confidence women find irresistible, subscribe and hit the notification bell. We're breaking down more of these psychological shifts to give you the tools for the modern dating world. Let me know in the comments, which of these points surprised you the most? For decades, men were sold a simplified story of attraction centered on looks, money, and dominance. But the world has evolved, and so have the dynamics of desire. The one trait that often outweighs looks is the feeling of emotional safety. It's the powerful, silent confidence that comes from being authentic, empathetic, and emotionally clear. It's the ability to make a woman feel seen and secure. This isn't a tactic, it's a way of being. Stop focusing only on being a protector and start becoming a partner. Build that foundation, and you will become magnetic in a way that status alone can never replicate.